The widely circulated arrest videos don't paint the entire picture of what happened to George Floyd. But outrage over George Floyd's death has only spread further and further across the United States.
The division in America is clear right on Donald Trump's doorstep.
I have a responsibility for myself, you know what I'm saying?
No peace! No peace!
This has been a week marked by discord,
Stay together!
Justice! No justice!
I wanted to create something that meant something to me and not just for what's going on in the current world. As of lately, you know, with this quarantine and having all the extra free time and things like that, and able to be online and be more, you know, in the social media space, like it's just one killing after another. And unfortunately, you know, this time it's you know, just like the black female race, and it's been confusing. When I woke up this morning and I had to go to the grocery store or I had to go down to the bank, I was still equally at risk then as I was 5 years ago. Nothing about my life has changed. The challenge has begun when we're trying to figure out, like, why me? And like, what have I done? Like, I was born into this body. I didn't ask to be black. I didn't ask to be a man. I didn't ask to be any of this. You know, it was just the card that I was drawn. And, you know, I wake up every day not knowing, like, if this is going to be the last day or the last breath that I have, or, you know, what happens if I go into the wrong place at the wrong time and things like that. So I wanted to create something so people can actually hear it and see it. Like, we're in a quarantine, people are losing their job, unemployment's at a standstill right now. People don't have anything. And if the price on a person's life, on a black male's life this day and age is $20, like, I mean, like, I'm having a hard time trying to figure out where I'm at with that. I've had people these past few days reach out to me that I haven't spoken to in 5 years, 10 years, or ever, saying, oh, I just wanted to check in on you. Don't check in on me. Don't do that. This is what America has come to right now, where, like, people are feeling so guilty for the same stuff that has been going on for centuries. I don't come from money. I don't come from stability. I don't come from all these things that, just speaking on behalf of myself, I don't come from all these things that I feel that a normal life should be. Some neighborhoods you may feel safer in because the majority of the people look like you, but, like, where are the police going? If the majority of the people look like you and that's where you feel safe, that's where all the conflict is gonna, like, that's where everybody's going to. The ending result is a man just lost his life for a counterfeit $20 bill. So I have a whole different appreciation for the things that I value in my life, especially my life. So the best thing that I can possibly do is give everyone, until they've given me no choice, to think that they're a good person. So I have a whole different appreciation for the things that I value in my life, especially my life. If I were to bump into Brian on the street and Brian was having the worst day of his life, and I accidentally bumped into him and he dropped his bag and he projected, is it fair for me to treat every white person the way that he treated me because he was having a compromised day? Because the reality of it is like, in today's society, if anybody on this podcast right now were to ask me how I'm doing, despite truly how I actually am doing, I'm gonna say good. And then I'll ask you how you're doing. I don't want people to look at this podcast and think that, like, I'm not out here pushing for change, because I truly am. I'm just, like, emotionally charged right now because of this situation is getting the wrong type of attention in my humble opinion. I do not believe that people need to be looting and spray painting Black Lives Matter on people's buildings and things like that, because that's counterproductive. I also don't believe that the media should be pushing certain things to get attention and blase. I don't believe in that as well. I believe before you're out in the streets protesting, you should talk to someone and get educated. I put a post up on my film page and said Black Lives Matter, because to me, Black Lives Matter. Immediately, I got a comment saying, all lives, yeah, don't do that, blah, blah, blah. So I just erased the comment and I just changed the caption, because it's not worth me having to justify who or what I am to anybody anymore.